to working with every single one of you. Doors always open to you guys. So whether you're offense, defense, special teams, and you want to talk about life, you want to talk about football, I look forward to getting to know every single one of you guys, and I look forward to putting in the work with you guys, because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take tremendous work. I hope we all understand that. And if you aren't ready to be held to a high standard in this room, then this isn't the place for you. Okay, everyone's going to be held accountable. Everyone's going to be held to that high standard, and that's how we're going to dominate this year. See you guys.
Brett Bartolone is from Whittier, California, a city in Southern California in Los Angeles County with an approximate population of 87,306 residents. He attended La Habra High School, the class of 2012, and played for head coach Frank Mazzota. Frank Mazzota became the head coach at La Habra in 1998, and as of 2024, is entering his 26th season running the Highlanders football program. Frank Mazzota described Bartolone as an old soul who is more mature than other players his age. Bartolone played varsity all 4 years of his high school career. He was a receiver, Mazzota said, but he did everything. Fly sweeps, screens. He carried the ball from the backfield. He was our wildcat quarterback. He was returning kicks. He was just a do-everything stud. I think that gave him a good perspective of offense, doing all those things. As a freshman, he helped his high school to a 12-2 record, a Freeway League title, and CIF championship. As a sophomore, he earned first team, all CIF, all area, and all Freeway League accolades, and helped La Habra to a 13-1 record, a league title, and a CIF championship. He made 45 catches for 1,042 yards and 12 touchdowns. He also had 21 carries for 179 yards and 2 scores. As a junior, he earned first team, all area, and all league honors. He helped La Habra High School to an 11-3 record and his third straight CIF and league titles. He was named Freeway League Offensive Player of the Year and first team All-County as a senior. He made 50 receptions for 643 yards and 8 touchdowns, averaging 7 yards per carry. He rushed for 924 yards and 9 touchdowns. He was an All-CIF, Southwest Division, All-Area, and All-League first-team selection. He helped La Habra High School to its 4th consecutive league title. He was rated a 3-star prospect by ESPN. He was also a 2-year letter winner in basketball and track.
You know, I think all these kids that we brought in will be really competitive, and that's what we want. And we want, you know, someone that's going to push these older guys, and they're not going to take a back seat, and that's not what we want them to do. And that's the thing about the great thing about football is really that, you know, we're going to put the best product on the field this year for Washington State, and it doesn't matter what classification you are, you know, how many balls you caught in high school. None of that stuff matters anymore. We kind of throw that all out, and so I know Gabe had a good summer. You know, Alex can really fly. Another kid is Brett Bartolone coming in that, you know, is someone that'll start off as an inside receiver, and so you know, we're looking for those guys to come in and push these older guys.
You know,
thought it really good, consistent, plays tough, plays older than he is, you know. I mean, he's one of those prom guys. He was at prom a couple months ago, and so, but I think that you'd be hard pressed to find a freshman that offers a team some of the you know, more than Bartolone offers us, you know, and stepped in and did a good job for Caldwell on kickoff return, I thought, you know.
How's it been for you to be able to make such a big contribution for the team so far this season as a freshman?
Oh, it's been, you know, I don't think of myself as a freshman. You know, I wanted to come in and help this team in whatever way possible and make some plays.
Marquise stepping out there, did you feel like you need to step up and, you know, become an impact player, especially in that second half?
Well, yeah, you know, obviously when Marquise, you know, such a, you know, dominant player out there goes down, you feel you got to step up. But, you know, you should always, you know, feel like you got to step up. You know, even, you know, when everyone's out there and healthy, you know, you should be ready to go at all times.
When
you think this team really needs just a short yardage kind of conversion? Do you feel like you're the go-to guy, or do you feel like you're more of an all-around threat?
You know, in this offense, you know, anyone could get the ball, you know, really. It's just, you know, week in, week out, it just depends on, you know, who's open, who's going to be there and make the play. It could be anyone.
And it does to Bartolone, and that is a Washington State touchdown. And that back corner throw, that's a nice catch for a touchdown.
Brett, in your estimation, what didn't work for you guys against Utah that did work against Stanford?
We didn't come ready to play, you know. They were more excited to play than we were. They were more prepared. We didn't bring it. We weren't ready to go.
Can you think of any reason why that would be?
I mean, no, we just, you know, effort was bad. You know, everything was bad from the start. You know, warm-ups were bad. No energy, nothing.
It seems like when I ask every player this, they say that individually they give 100% effort on every single play, but that the team as a whole is not giving 100% effort. But for you, are you trying as hard as you can on every play?
I mean, yeah. I mean, of course. I mean,
so
I feel
it doesn't make sense to me that, you know, everyone claims that they're trying their hardest, but they say, but we aren't.
I just think some people are like confused on what they think their hardest is. You know, I just think, you know, as a team, we just got to figure out, you know, what that point is, you know, to go 100% every play and give it your all.
You've kind of been thrust into this leadership role now a little bit on the receiving corps with Marquise gone. How do you feel about, you know, even as a freshman emerging into one of the leaders on the receiving team?
I'm just trying to do my part. You know, someone's got to step up. I'm just trying to step up, do my part.
How has this season gone for you? I mean, is being part of Leach's first recruiting class and coming in and you know, being here from the beginning for it, from what you expected and to how it's gone, well, could you just kind of describe it?
Well, you know, I mean, it's been a fun year. Like, you know, obviously it's been frustrating, but you know, of course, you know, I mean, I love playing football. It's been fun. It's been quite an experience being out there, but you know, at the same time, it's been frustrating.
One more question. Do you ever find it maybe a little bit insulting when there is this these statements by Coach Leach, you know, about lack of effort and things like that? I mean, because he says both sides of the ball, all four quarters did not try their hardest, and like you said, you know, you're probably trying as hard as you can. Do you find that insulting when he makes those statements?
Oh, yeah, well, I think when he says that, I mean, everyone has to take that personally. You know, everyone just kind of has to take that to heart, because that should mean something to you, you know, when you're not giving all that effort.
Have you guys looking much for UCLA in this upcoming week?
What was that?
Have you guys looking much for UCLA in this?
Oh, we're starting. I mean, I know I'm starting. I'm watching film today. We'll see how they play.
Two in the gun. Throws. Conversion complete. Bartolone. 3-point game in the Apple Cup. 9-yard line. And what looked to be a runaway for the Huskies in the third quarter has turned out to be a 3-point ball game. Bartolone is knocked out of the bounds at the 34 by Parker and Trufant. Tie this game. 3rd down and 3 in overtime. There's a pump by Toole. Throw is caught inside the 15. Bartolone to the 9.
And now Andrew Fernie has that opportunity on his right foot. 8 straight losses, 2-9 record, and the Apple Cup comes down to this. Andrew Fernie to save the Cougar season. Here we go.
It's for the Apple Cup
ball game
and a new start for Washington State. 27 yards. Fernie lines it up. The agony ends in overtime. 31-28.
The two biggest plays of the night come from Andrew Fernie. First, the 45-yarder to tie the ball game with 2 minutes left, and then in overtime. The right foot again true.
And he knew it the minute his foot touched the leather. And this field is packed with Cougar fans. And Pullman will be the place to be tonight in the state of Washington.
I'm here with wide receiver Brett Bartolone. Brett, can you tell us how you started off in football? How old were you, and who inspired you to play?
I think I was like 7 years old when I first started playing Pop Warner. I'd always grown up watching football on TV, and I was always playing around the house and everything. I kind of just wanted to actually get out there, try it out for real. So I think I was about 7 years old.
You had a pretty impressive year last year. You played in all 12 games. You had a Pac-12 honorable mention, and you led the team with 53 receptions. How would you evaluate last year's season?
I was just glad I got to be part of the whole offense and be a key part of that. But I just want to improve off last year and increase the stats a little bit for this year.
So your first career start was in the Eastern game. What went through your head when Coach told you that you'd be starting?
No, I was just excited. I was just excited to get out there. A lot was going through my head. First college game, starting out there. But most of all, it was just excitement going through me. I didn't know what to think, but it was a fun game.
So the past season was the first time since 2008 that we had won the Apple Cup. How did you feel coming in your first year and helping win the big victory?
I was just really happy I got to be part of that. It's such a big rivalry. I didn't really know how big it was until like a week before the game. Everyone's talking to me about it and everything. It's a big deal around here. It was just really cool to be part of that.
What would you take away from last year as a big highlight moment?
Catching the first touchdown against Oregon was really cool. But, just playing and being part of the offense and everything, that was just huge for me.
Do you have any individual goals set for yourself next year?
Just improve from last season and get to a bowl game.
Brett Bartolone graduated from Washington State University in 2016 with a degree in sports management and a minor in business. His first full-time job came at Whittier College in Los Angeles, where he was the wide receivers coach in 2016. In the spring of 2017, he was the offensive coordinator in France with the Flash Football Club, where he led the team to the French National Championship and a #1 ranking in France and a #10 in Europe. His offense averaged 31.6 points per game. He spent the 2017 season at St. Lawrence University in the village of Canton in St. Lawrence County, New York, serving as the quarterback's coach when Sean Richardson was named honorable mention on the All-Liberty League team. In 2018 and 2019, Bartolone was the offensive coordinator and quarterback's coach at Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota, where the Knights quarterback led their conference and finished in the top 10 nationally in completions per game. Bartolone was an offensive analyst and assistant quarterbacks coach for the University of Nevada under head coach Jay Norvell, where the Wolfpack had the 4th-ranked passing offense and 15th-ranked scoring offense in the nation in 2021.
And the
Tigers welcome the returners for their first workouts of the year today, as they also welcomed their new offensive coordinator. Brett Bartolone was officially named to the JSU staff today. Brett comes in after 2 seasons as an offensive analyst for the Nevada Wolfpack. This season, Nevada quarterback Carson Strong finished 8th in the country in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Nevada ran an air raid offense, and Brett played for Mike Leach for 2 seasons at Washington State. He spoke today about being a part of the I Love.
Super excited to be here, and I can't wait to start my journey with the Jackson State community. You can expect us to score a lot of points. We're going to be prepared, and to put it quite simply, we're going to do stuff the defense doesn't like us to do. We're going to play fast, and we're going to play super confident. We're going to attack the defense.
Now, JSU was 7th in yards and 4th in scoring in the SWAC this past season, so they look to improve those numbers with their new coordinator and top-notch talent like Kevin Coleman, Travis Hunter coming into the fold.
When Coach Prime decided to take the offense in a different direction and hire a new offensive coordinator in the offseason, he turned to Mississippi State coach Mike Leach for suggestions. One of the names Leach brought up was Brett Bartolone. In his 1 season at Jackson State, Coach Bartolone mentored Shedeur Sanders to the league's MVP honors. Shedeur Sanders completed 314 of 448 passes for 3,403 yards and 36 touchdowns to just 6 interceptions on the season, while also running for 175 yards and 5 touchdowns rushing. Jackson State featured the 10th best passing offense in the FCS and ranked 12th for pass efficiency. Sanders ranked 5th nationally in passing yards per game and total offense, 3rd in touchdown passes, and 11th in pass efficiency, while also ranking 4th in points responsible per game with an average of 21 per game. Coach Leach continued to keep an eye on Coach Bartolone's career after he graduated. Just a really good mind for football. He always studied like crazy. He even went and coached in France. Leach told the Clarion Ledger, "You know a guy is going to be a pretty good coach if he'll go anywhere and coach anywhere," which he does. He was at a couple schools I hadn't heard of, and he just keeps getting better as a coach. So I was happy to recommend him to Coach Sanders. Coach Bartolone's high school coach, Frank Mazzota, said, "Brett got to Wazoo and started for Leach in his first season, and if it weren't for double shoulder surgery, who knows what he could have accomplished."
To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watched from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promised land. Somebody loves you, please don't forget such. Take your time, no need to feel rushed. We gon' shine somehow one day. Word to O'Shea, today's been a good day. Don't let one bad apple spoil the tree. The fruits of our labor seem ripe, can't you see? A little insight so they'll never dim your light. Been wrong for too long, this here feels so right. Leave your fears in the rear view, right now on the mission. Trying to stay the course on this road to redemption. Giving up seems tempting, but no need, cause I got you and you got me. A little UNITY will get us by. Through the storm and the rain, I'll be by your side. Look alive, the best has yet to come. Just some words of wisdom, plenty more. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head. find a way without a doubt. Just hold on a little longer, you gon' see this through. I've been there, certain things always remain.